I'm just gonna say that.
You know, regardless, be smart. We're going live though, so we finally have action. Rodney and the Stangers in blue versus Pootis Von Epic in red. I'm gonna watch the man, the myth, the legend, Abstan. He told me not to watch his rollouts, which is exactly why I'm watching his rollout. And look at that, perfect. It's beautiful. Oh no, this is one of those cringe moments you rarely see on TV. But Rodney is showing up on mid. They're fighting. They have no fear. Abstan's gonna die for that. Zoom Z's down, and it's just a collapse. Pongalo's gonna salvage, as Pong often does, as with the medic pick. But Jod's the only survivor, and he's actually behind enemy lines right now. So he's gonna be facing 3 players on the same respawn wave. So we're gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna keep my eye on Jod. Red's gonna get cap time on 2, and oh, there he goes. He played his hand too early. He's got 2 soldiers looking at him. Jude's gonna pick up that kill, easy peasy, and that buys time for blue as they play up on bats and post up. But it is even Ubers because again Pong salvaged the mid with a medic pick late, but Red's gonna take this aggression into 2 through Valley. They got in for free. Carter goes down. Abstan gets caught out. Bruh moment on fire. 5 kills. Bruh moment. Who's this guy again? Nick, right? Mick is in. I thought he got a 6th, and this cap on 2 is just finishing up. Space is just gonna cap, and the rest of the team just collapse, and that's gonna be quick 1-0. A little bit assisted with that mid. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit of a throw, readying up when one of your players is AFK. But I'm gonna update the scoreboard. So why don't you take away this mid flush score?
Yeah, so right now, as we're going into the Abby can, of course, watching his rollouts just because he doesn't want me to. Going in right now, Abby definitely much more significantly faster than Impropa going in here. Just launching out some spam fights going in. Pongalo immediately taking up the Tetris. It seems to be that both of the teams are going for the merry-go-round mid. As Pongalo tries to bomb on top of Bell Tower, doesn't do necessarily a good job, and right now, Pong does get caught off first, the first casualty of war. Cyhack does get picked out, but Abby does pick off Jude. Cyhack goes on to Carter as he tries bombing preemptively. Abstan and no thank you going in, getting 2 frags, and making it a 4-on-3 for Pootis Von Epic as they are forced to retreat into a cafe here.
Abstan trying to spam them out, trying to lock them out of choke, but they will be able to sneak away onto second there. Both medics stayed alive. Really long, drawn-out mid-fight as the blue soldiers come roaring in. Look at these jumper mains flying in no time flat. We're going to get ready for a classic 3-2 stalemate here. I'm going to put my cam on Pong. I mean, this is the man himself. He's made many a play for the Stangers over the course of their last 2 seasons. And actually, it's a double bomb. Carter's in. Here comes Pong on the follow-up. He gets a good first rocket, and he is able to get the force. Successful double sack here from Stangers as they fall back to their side of mid. Red is slowly working their way in through choke. Jude has jumped forward, looking for free space here. They will give up the point, although, again, they still have Uber.
Does seem to be that Rodney does want to push back into the mid with their full Uber advantage. Dodger's kind of pushing in, being the ultimate Chad, but no one's actually dealing with this soldier on top of Bell Tower. He's just kind of hiding out, doing lots of spam.
That was a really easy force. Like, he just sat on Bell Tower and none of blue shot at him. You could put a clean, 80 damage rocket into Zoomzy, and Zoomzy had to pop that. So, leapfrogging here, ladies and gentlemen. Classic in our game. Skip staring at 80%. We'll see where they elect to push. They went through. They got forced last time, and then they went through choke. Whereas Rodney and friends walk through cafe. Looks like Red is gonna elect to go cafe as well. He's gonna run into a soldier. Is Pong gonna get caught? He does. And that. Oh, they actually still used through. Oh, Skip was actually 50 health. So again, we're just staring at this leapfrog scenario here.
Carter is behind on second, trying to see if he can get any back cap, possibly bring anyone back, but is getting fought here. Is stuck behind, taking a 2v1 into cafe, but does manage to get
he trades, yeah. So that's definitely worth.
You have another
Uber look at this though. Blue scouts walking through. Here comes the soldier bombing on top of the medic. Is not going to get any damage in actually, and Jod and Taiga clean him up. They've spotted the stickies. They're trying to go fast. They're trying to race car in a second. Jod's leading the way. He spots the soldier walking out of respawn, and just no fear. Look at they're just walking for it. Jod's not even shooting. He's waiting. And look at that, successful bullying of the team. Although Bra Moment on mid, and there's a heavy in forwards, and Zoomzy does get forced from the heavy? It must have been the heavy, because there was no one else on second. So big play from that guy. I don't remember who it was, because I wasn't paying attention to the scoreboard. In any case, Pongolo going in for the medic. Oh my god, he almost hit the air shot. Super, super close. Skip managed to survive, 96%. They're going to have Uber to push out a last from. And, well, Bromo's going to spawn now. Jude and his friends are walking through bottom left. Yeah, Pootis is up. The first round was kind of a mid to last as a result of Rodney readying up before they had all their gamers actually here. In any case, what's going to happen here? Red has walked through. Skip is a little bit hurt, but nothing to write home about for now, as Abstan almost gets caught from the Jude bomb. But this is a very closely contested round, and hopefully this is more in line with what we're going to be seeing the rest of this match here, as red players walking through Valley, no fear. Jude's a little bit hurt, but look at that. Again, they kind of just did to Rodney what Rodney did to them. They bullied them out just through sheer will and the force of the Uber. Although Blue is trying to... Oh, I don't know if I agree with this. Jod's going to walk through Bats, get a pick, and use Uber. The red retaliation comes back in. Space Idiot gets a pick on a scout. But Jod picks up 2. Abstan goes down. It's a 3v4.
Zahak's behind right now, trying to do anything really, but does immediately get put down by Carter. Absolute beast he is.
And with that, oh no, the red medic alone, isolated in Valley, and Carter's going to say thank you very much. Free medic frag for me. Look good on my stats. And Rodney's going to take control of mid, and this is a really good opportunity for them to get a point on the board now. All the leapfrogging has resulted in a very, very late medic death for Pootis von Epic. There's a red soldier hiding. He actually will trade. Space Cadet does get the pick on Carter. Obviously not the ideal target, but it's something that he'll take for now. Red is playing very far back. Jod is walking on a second. They're just going to cap it out. They're staring at a huge Uber advantage. So I'm going to keep it on the Jod cam probably as they get ready to roll into last here. There is an NG and a heavy out on Pootis von Epic. Pootis von Epic. They have a Pyro as well, so the full Pro Lander class is coming out. And here comes this Uber. Absent biffs his first jump, and now this Uber is absolutely getting nothing. Actually nothing. Arrow from the medic heals up his Pyro, and actually got a kill on Abstan too, and that's just a disaster of a push from yeah, it's falling apart. They lost they lost 2 heavies. They didn't get the medic. They only got the gun and an engineer, which is a terrible trade in my book. And yeah, Red's just gonna walk back out and say, all right, thank you for flubbing your last push. We're gonna take control of 2. And now they have pretty significant advantage, staring at about 50% here by the time second gets capped out. Taiga's checking Valley, keeping eyes. Oh, he actually should have, yeah, he spotted them. The Demo's bomb walked forward. And where's the pressure from the blue players? It might be Taiga. It looks like the soldiers have bombed away, so, or maybe they're just gonna give it up for free. Yeah, Red has successfully walked into mid without using, so we're gonna we won't leapfrog Ubers, but they will leapfrog the mid cap. And you know, the longer this round drags out, the more important it is for, you know, one of these teams to, you know, convert the full thing here.
Yeah, Rodney not really want to contest mid there, possibly just wanting to get Ubers, because the Uber advantage does even out, and right now it is up to Pootis to try to see if they can get any sack going in. They do get sent. Did you send Space Cadet? Tries to go for the air shot, but does miss it. Narrowly avoiding Zoomzy. Again, not
and Skip got forced, dude. They stayed there. They overstayed their welcome in Valley while they were, you know, drawing eyes for Space Cadet to go through choke, and he just might have taken too much damage and they got forced. So now they're on the back foot, and full Uber advantage in favor of Zoomzy. Bra Moment is gonna get caught. The rest of Red is out. So far this match, we've already seen 2 near misses from each roamer getting on top of the med for that huge air shot frag. Here comes this blue Uber from Valley. They might get a soldier here. Yeah, Carter's gonna kill Jude, but he's gonna die right away. Space Cadet gets caught. Ooh, Pongolo hits him with the fadeaway rockets. And
with both soldiers down, this is gonna be a pretty precarious situation going in for Pootis right now. They don't have any off classes. They're not really fearing the dry fight going in, but you know, just wanting to play out the Uber advantage instead, just playing it safe and everything.
Gotta say that if they get back caps here, if they push out off this ad, which they should, and then they get back cap, that's gonna be a huge swing of momentum because this is it's been a really long contested round here, basically like 10 minutes. They're slowly working their way through bottom left. They've spotted all blue players in front of them, so it doesn't look like they're gonna have to use here, which is good for them. They're gonna work their way on top of the cap. Absent goes down to a long distance pipe or something from
those were some rollers.
Oh
no.
no!
Was on point. Spamming choke.
Okay, so here's the aggression. Oh, yep, and Skip gets forced. They didn't find Carter hiding, and now, yeah, I was gonna say if they took too long, it was gonna even out, and now that they got forced, it's absolutely. Wait. Okay, Zoomzy was gonna take crater damage, had to pop the Uber. The rest of his team looks like is gonna sell out. Yeah, they lost 2 for the force. They are gonna get the mid cap, but down 2, they're gonna basically have to immediately give it back up. So, again, I cannot overstate the importance of this round. The continuous leapfrog from both sides here.
They're all gonna push back
Oh,
straight into
Space
this man.
dies.
Space
that's gonna be the end of. That might be 2 even if Rodney decides to go fast. And Pongalo's already worked through Cafe. He's not gonna get caught by the bomb from Jude, and now here comes the other soldier flying, and he gets piped. He gets kind of destroyed. He does put a considerable amount of damage on Skip, but they're gonna live to fight another day right now. Hold on second. It looks like we are gonna see things slow down as even Uber situation. Carter dying on the other team. That's gonna necessitate a push actually. They see stickies on the ground though, and they're taking a really long time to clear them. Jude is going in a little bit fast. We're gonna see if he gets punished for it or not. But look at this. Red has walked forward. They show no fear. They just spam it. Oh, and Zoomzy gets forced. Took a lot of spam damage. Skip is gonna pop. The health on Red actually isn't that much better, but Absan going down there. But then the blue scouts, they're gonna trade 2 frags away. It looks like at the end of the day though, Pootis von Epic is gonna be able to recollect mid. And again, this is like the 12th time that these teams have traded mid points, but as I say that, Jod goes in, denies the cap. Look at this bomb from Carter.
Oh, God.
The collapse. The Stangers get in with their pure aggression. They stop the cap. They get 2 picks, including the medic, so this is looking really good for them. Jude is on sniper. He took a shot from somewhere. Looks like it was bats. He has successfully retreated back to last. And this is a really, really good opportunity for blue to get on the board. They're staring at 80% advantage. They got the pyro, NG, and sniper, so a little bit of deviation from the off classes they ran the first time when they had that crazy easy stuff at the top left door. But here comes this Uber, and they don't have any picks yet, and the gun is still alive. They're kind of just jumping around. Zyhack finally goes down on the pyro. Carter's jump gets ruined because of the sentry gun, and Space Cadet goes down. Jod goes down. It's +1 in favor of blue, but they don't have Uber. They also never killed the gun, and there's also a 400 health Pootis on the field, so they're electing to just back it up and let red push out.
Yeah, Rodney kind of making the incorrect decision, wanting to push from dungeon there, trying to be like, super aggressive, but they weren't able to deal with the pyro, who honestly lived for far too long.
They had to have had a scout in that Uber, and I guess he just missed his shot. Where's Abstand? Carter's hiding by shutter. He got
bush.
spotted instantly by that scout. He's gonna get cleaned up, and Red's just gonna be able to retake for free. But again, you're seeing this a lot. Teams are taking points with Uber not popping, and the other team just gives it up and buys time. They build and they get their Uber, and look at that, even Ubers. So Red is going to elect to push the 6v5 here. As long as they don't get forced, this should work out really well for them. But they actually pop and they trade, so this is not ideal for Red. They need to get picks or just back up. And looks like they're going to stay their ground. The health on Red is not ideal. Jude goes down, Bruh Moment goes down, and that's going to spell the end of that. And Space Cadet goes down. That's just the sequential feed. And we're gonna see blue again walk forward, and they're gonna take mid. Again, we've seen this song and dance many times as we're approaching the halfway mark of this first half here. And even Ubers, pretty much, we're gonna have to expect a sack out. Yep, and here it is. Pongalo going in super deep. Tried his best with Carter. Double soldier sack. Unable to get anything this time around. And Red is going to push. Bro Moment has walked out. He could catch Abstan here. Oh, a beautiful pipe from Abstan, deterring his aggression. Jod is going to die, though, and Abstan could get caught. Jude gets him super, super late. Is there a back cap threat? It doesn't look like it. All 4 players on the Stangers out on mid. Depending on how fast this caps... And look at this. Yeah, the red aggression. They're already through Cafe. They are going to have to give up mid entirely. So, good stuff there from Pootis von Epic. They just walked forward off of those 2 picks, just kept going, let a scout cap second, and here we are again, the 3-2 stalemate.
You know, it's the Sunshine Standard, but just as I say that, you know, Pootis just wants to go in, tries popping in on Improper right there, but the Uber does get traded. Skip, actually a really nice surf all across from Cafe, leaving out the choke, making a really nice shot, but again, Pootis does drop both of their soldiers. Skip does get picked off by Jod right there, and Carter just kind of fighting alone at mid as they're currently dealing with Bro Moment behind. Just does get picked off by Pong there, but
I've seen this now a couple times, so now is probably a good time as ever to bring it up. I've been noticing that they've continued to push the aggression when it's full Ubers. I just don't know if it's them just wanting to take the fight or if they're miscalculating the Uber advantage, because I feel like that fight was one that was a little bit maybe too risky, but you know, they walked in and they kind of got punished as a result of it. Stangers had a better post. Here comes the double bomb from Space Cadet, getting in on the medic. He's able to hit about 80 damage, but not much else. He gets cleaned up. They are about 35% behind. There is a pyro, not a pyro. Oh, there is a pyro, heavy, and NG. So again, the Highlander setup coming out from Pootis von Epic. They've been really successful with these last defenses thanks to the very epic pyro class. So I'm kind of obligated to keep my cam on him since he's basically denied their last 2 Ubers.
yeah, right now it's although Rodney do have the Uber advantage, they actually do decide to take this in. Actually, Abby, the first one to, like, you know, the sentry finally goes down, but the pyro is still up, just kind of reflecting up in the corner. Jod does finally deal with him, but the heavy still in play. The Pootis is getting spammed out. You know, they're doing a really nice job. Pong does shoot a couple rockets, but again, those dreaded arrows just able to completely heal the heavy, and again, invalidating another push from Rodney there. Carter does manage to get a consolation flag on Space Cadet, but they are forced to retreat as Pootis von Epic does have full Uber advantage. They might not have the number advantage to push off of people.
They're not going to go, or maybe at least not yet. But again, the longer they wait, the advantage continues to dwindle. Carter sitting by shutter once again. I was going to say that pyro, like, they got the gun immediately, which was different from all their other Ubers, but the pyro still delayed them long enough. And then the heavy just came in, sat there, took arrows. Pongalo dies, tried to go for the force, and look at this. Yeah, here we go. Another Uber trade. But
Carter
this
is going for the back cap, and there's no one there to contest him. It's just Space Cadet being fought by 2 soldiers, tries going in, but does manage to trade off with Jude. But the Ubers are traded onto second as that happens, and it does seem to be favoring Rodney in a bit, but you know, just as they say that Zyhack kind of lagging. Well, everything's lagging for me, so.
He kind of meat shot Taiga out of the server, but then he wasn't able to connect the hits on Abstan. So we're just waiting for who's gonna break first here. We've seen a lot of leapfrog over second. We've seen a lot of leapfrogging over middle. Both teams playing super close right now. Again, the score's 1-0, and again, it has to be said, Rodney readied up without 6. Or
on the first round.
Or rather, one of them was AFK when they readied up, so this could, for all intents and purposes, still be 0-0 had they not done that. And again, like I said, the longer this round drags out, the more important it's going to be, as we're approaching 11 minutes left in this half. Perfectly even Ubers. I got to go find the Pongalo cam. He's going to open this up. He's walked through Cafe. Carter's dead, but here he goes. He gets knocked into the medic, and he gets the drop!
Oh my goodness!
Huge play from Pongalo.
That was absolutely insane there.
And that could be the break. And look at this, the red soldiers just falling to their demise. Space Cadet going. They're just overselling out for that. I don't know if I agree with that. Improper just kills himself with his own sticky. And 3 down, no Uber. The NG's already out on last. Pongalo, you just watch this man work. It's a thing of beauty.
Not to mention Abstan there, also kind of reading both of the soldier bombs. You know, has stickies already in Valley, just you know, I'm gonna know that the soldier's gonna land on Tetris and just sticky that. You know, kind of like the main Sin Karma right now. Just Burrito in. The Uber does get popped in. Again, the standard Highlanders. Oh no!
Capstan, no.
Gets stuck in the corner. Does get picked off.
No, he chased the heavy, dude, and then the Uber ran out, so he just died. But in the meantime, lots of chaos happening all around the point. It looks like, again, oh, Carter salvages with a late medic pick, and we're gonna have to chill again on last. It's just the late death on Skip is gonna play a factor though, as he's got 5 seconds under his respawn. Taiga's hiding in lower. I think he got hit. No, he didn't get hit. Impropa's actually out. Oh, and then Brahman wins the 1v1 against Taiga. So, you know, that stuff's going to rack up as the course of this game goes on. 6v5. No team has Uber. We'll see if Red is going to do something off of that.
Red's actually doing not that great of a job of building. Actually allowing, you know, Rodney, like specifically Zoomsy, just able to get up to like 50% out here. But you know, they are cleaning it up a little bit, but at the same time,
they were staring at Uber disadvantage anyway, because they died Skip died much later than Zoomsy. But you're right, it definitely could have been a lot closer. But at the same time, here come these blue soldiers. They're ready to take their aggression. They get forced really early. Oh, Space Cadet with I'm assuming it was Space Cadet, got a great bomb. But look at this, Pongalo picks up 2. Carter gets caught in dungeon. Red is 80%, so if they buy enough time, kite a little bit, they should be able to grab Uber and defend this last point. But we're gonna see what happens here. You know, Flescore had too much to drink. I mean, yeah, but you know what? We appreciate him all the same. It's his birthday. Give him some slack. Let this man celebrate. We got 40% on Zoomsy. I almost said Sven. 100% on Skip. They're walking through bottom left. Zyhack has cleared it. There's a soldier, Pongalo, hiding in Valley. Is he gonna get in? He got in for free and he gets the force. So Pong gets the force out. No one else dies. Everyone else on Stangers are out. And dude, I mean, just the leapfrog continues. Story of this half.
It's definitely, you know, Pong, definitely the player to watch this game. Just absolutely insane with, like, the timing on his bombs and just, like, how consistent he is at making, like, you know, buying... He's, like, the perfect roamer that Rodney could ever have. Buying his team space, making the incredible plays. Just everything that any team could ever want off of a roamer.
Yep, and when they need a play, Pong delivers. And meanwhile, Jod, again, walking forward on the left. No fear whatsoever. Looking to take this fast through battlements. Carter is here. He's ready to go. If I could find them. Space Cadet tried to go for the force. Unable to do it. Here comes Jod on top of the medic. Okay, he manages to kill the demo, and he's probably going to pick up the pyro here. The pyro!
This could actually be a successful last push, but just as I say that...
Wait a minute, hold on. Did that pyro get a reflect crossbow kill? That's
yes.
What the kill feed said.
Kill feed said, yeah. Oh my god.
The pyro, med, arrow, reflect. Dude. Rodney cannot deal with this pyro. This pyro is just the bane of their existence right now. Taiga's on sniper. As he ends forward spawn, he is. I'm gonna find his cam.
Ubers are even though, so possibly just wants to bait Taiga. Maybe not sending anyone sacking. Just hoping to either get a spam force, and if that doesn't work out, the backup plan is already in play. It's
actually even though, so I'm not entirely sure why he's still on sniper at this point. You might as well just be scout, so that way when you're... Or maybe he's just going to wait until they get Uber if they don't push, and then he can just walk out and just play sniper. Although the angles on mid to 2 are kind of ass, except for Valley, sort of. Yeah, look at that. My brain is just massive. Actually, it's pretty tiny, but here we go. Taiga cam. He's watching, he's peeking and prodding through Valley. Looking for a shot. Both the soldiers have jumped forward to make space for him. Here comes the first shot. The first shot's the most important one. He's not taking it yet. I feel like that soldier should have seen him, right? He just ate a roller, so now they should definitely know.
At the same time,
big dick.
Big dick.
He's going.
Going in, but he's fearing the soldier bomb. Just, you know.
He's got 2 soldiers with him, though. It's all right. You don't gotta be afraid of nothing. He's going to rotate to choke, although I don't exactly know. Okay, you're doing this angle. I see. I was about to say, you're staring at that screen for a really long time.
I think he was trying to see us go it, just kind of like, get a wall bang through the fence, seeing if he can get any of the soldiers. But you're playing the wrong game,
Future
buddy.
main champions Pootis on Epic says flatline. Yeah, we got 30 viewers. Shout outs to all you gamers in the chat right now. We're watching this absolute leapfrog city. Oh, there he is! The body shot from Taiga. If you're drinking at home, that is absolutely... Take a drink to that. Once again, I do not condone underage drinking. Please enjoy responsibly.
Another shot.
Taiga has opened the floodgates for his team. Jude has biffed his jump. He gets air shot. Carter cleans him up. But then Space Cadet comes in super late. He is also not able to get the force, so... Zoomzy and the rest of his team playing super well, doing what needs to be done, but here is the man of the hour. If Pong is the player to watch on blue so far, Zyhack is the player to watch on red. Here comes this Uber, they get the gun, and actually he just goes to spawn, he switches off, but they're stuck in spawn. A lot of these red players, okay, they're able to flood out on the left, but the pressure is falling on the point. There is still a sniper as well, so Zyhack trying to prevent the sniper from ruining their day. The heavy gets a kill. Jod is in on this heavy. He's going to get cleaned up, not before the sniper headshots him. And it's Taiga. 1v2. Nope, not able to win it. Both the scouts still alive on red. Able to stop the aggression. And, dude, this round just will not end. Dish Sub, you are not 12. Get out of here, dude. Enough lies.
Rodney is just unable to catch a break. It's just like they might be able to deal with the sentry and the pyro, but then the heavy just comes up and there's just not enough coordinated spam dealing with him. Like Abby just kind of getting picked off, kind of hiding in a corner, possibly overextending there, and just the soldiers just aren't in any position. No high ground to be found by any of them. So definitely are gonna have to clean this up with only 3 minutes left in this half. Rodney are kind of struggling to get their first round on the board.
Yeah, but here we go. We got another opportunity for them. Skip died late during that last assault. Zoomzy's coming up on Uber. Soldiers trade. Still advantages for blue here, but they're backing off. The health on blue is not great. They're gonna get. Oh, they actually just use the Uber, and they're gonna take 3 kills with that. They gotta get on their high horses if they're gonna try and assault last. We got 2.5 minutes left in this half. Impropa sticking off the point, and they are very, very close to Uber. Oh my god, Impropa just deletes Jod from the map. Zoomzy is going to escape, it looks like, so a really, really unfortunate timing from that Uber pop from Skip, as again, Rodney have another chance here to get on the board here. 30% right now, they're building it up. It's actually not what happened there. They must have gotten separated because they just popped their Uber and they're only 15% behind, if that.
I think that was the case. It does seem to be that Rodney right now is playing at separate wavelengths. Jod was really aggressive, ready on to last, and he was all alone. There was nobody there with him, and Pong finally came out to the top right, just trying to see if he can force the medic or even kill him before he even got the Uber, because the heavy was not in play just yet, but
dude, this man is scorch shot building, dude. He's absolutely insane. But look at this Zyhack, the pyro. He's doing so much.
The sentry.
Absan dies of the sentry, so you hate to see that. But actually, nope, it's another collapse. And I was gonna say you have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. They have Uber. They are walking through Shutter. There is a player hiding in dungeon. It is Jod, and there is still a sentry on last. So this could be a rude awakening for Jod here as he walks forward. Okay, no, the NG's there, but. Oh, there's a scout with him as well. Jod's not long for this world. He's going to go down. Absan has 40 health at choke, needing an arrow desperately from Zoomzy. Not going to get it. And 60 seconds now.
We do have a spy here.
Oh, Taiga. Okay, I got to find... He's on the medic. He biffs the stab. He does get the force. I don't like that. If I'm a red fan, that was no bueno there.
40 seconds on the clock right now. Rodney are just, have to find a way to build a pyramid with all of this kind of shitty ass clay. Wanting to put. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we got 30 seconds here. This could be a heartbreaker if they end up holding for so long only to lose it in the final 20 seconds. Blue still has to cap second though, so hopefully don't forget about that fact. They're in on last, and there's no cap time on 2 until just now. I gotta say, their odds are, well, they get the heavy, I mean, they get the pyro and the gun. Absent does go down, but there's 5 seconds left. If Red just sits on the point with their full HP heavy, they're going to be able to stall it out. And that's going to be the half. Ladies and gentlemen, you've witnessed a 1-0 halftime. I mean, it's got to be said.
Debatably being just Pong not showing up at the mid at all.
This could all be 0-0. It could technically be 0-0, but at the same time though, like how many advantages have Rodney had pushing into last, and they've just never been able to convert because of the pyro, because of the heavy, because of the engineer. Like, there's been a lot of leapfrogging, but you gotta face the facts that Rodney has had control over their the other team's second way more than the other way around. So they gotta figure out a way to clean up these last pushes. And look at the scouts in these servers. That game lasted so long. They're all in the 60s in terms of points. I'm gonna bring up the stats. Zyhack actually has 3 DOMs. No doubt, no small contribution from the Pyro class. Just doing so much work. Getting that reflect arrow kill on the medic. That was something special.
An incredibly rare kill feed, especially coming in from the meta. You usually don't ever see, a reflect arrow kill in 6s, if ever, in pubs as well. But yeah, just as you said, Rodney do have to clean this up. It does seem to be that they are as I said earlier, playing on different time speeds. Just some people are ready to push, but not everyone's ready, and it is hindering them on their last pushes.
What's a time speed?
Time speed. I wanted to say wavelength.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Who do you think is top damaging in the server right now?
So top damaging?
Yeah.
I want to say it's Bromoment.
It is not Bromoment. There's 2 players in the server that have done over 200 DPM this game. One of them is Jod, and one of them is Pong. But Jod is doing 4 more damage per minute right now. He's sitting at 243. Again, most in the server. He's got 22 kills, also most in the server, but he's only beating both the scouts on red by 1 frag each. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the crazy thing is, I don't think anyone's dropping the ball per se on any of these teams, but again, just the red Highlander defense is just absolutely ruining blue team's day. They just cannot break through it. If they get the pyro, then the gun and the heavy ruin them. If they get the heavy, then the pyro ruins them. And sometimes they don't even get anything because the pyro just shits on them. So they gotta fix it up. They gotta change things up. Maybe run Tygon Sniper again. He did get that body shot kill earlier for them. And maybe work the sniper in through one of the sides and let him open up, give you a number advantage before you go in, because as it stands right now, these 6v6 Uber into Highlander players is not working out for them. But red team has readied up. Their halftime speech is over. Jod, no doubt, leading his own team's discussions on what they can do better here. Xanda is a hot wife. I don't know about that. But we're going live. Nice.
I'm getting flashbacks to our Gully Wash match that I played with unable to push last for about, the entire half.
Alright, so as the person with the best statistics in the server from the last half, Jod, this cam is on you. We're going to see if the caster's curse is in fact real, as we're heading to the first mid of the second half here. Pootis von Epping up 1-0 after a slugfest 30-minute first half. Jod's taking Tetris control with his good buddy Taiga, and Space Cadet already really far out of this fight, and he's just getting rushed 2v1. Jod's gonna clean him up nice and easy, running back into his team. But Red has point position, but now this soldier's bombing in by himself. He actually gets the medic, so big bomb from Jude. Now it's all about how they're gonna play around Skip, and look at this, the red team, there's a flank. Pongolo behind on enemy gamers, gets the 2 rockets.
Oh my god, Pongolo, so good at this fucking game, dude.
Once you need to get a medic pick, Pong will absolutely deliver time and time again. That's going to swing the mid in his team's favor. And Impropa is looking at a very, very late death here to Carter in his own house. Although Zyhack returns with the Abstan frag. Alright. Well, Ubers are going to be even here, although Skip has not hooked up with any of his teammates yet, just getting the second. It is about, 15% advantage. We've definitely seen both of these teams be very, very trigger happy when it comes to these slim Uber advantages. In fact, they're going to be trying to get forward, but Carter is going to kind of overextend. Pong is in, trying to salvage a play. Nope, not able to get, I wouldn't say salvage, he was trying to get a play on the medic, unable to do so. So now, blue team -2, they're going to have to play back on their side. Where are the Abstan traps? He has set some up by the red Tetris. And there it is, look at that. The Abstan trap kills Bruh moment, will slow the red team down, though they are going to get the cap. The ad has, the ad's pretty much the same. It's only about 15%, and look at this. Yep, here they go. They're going through Valley right now. Jod leading the way. Carter is bombed in. Not really got the damage off, and they will get forced to Space Cadet. They are going to kill a demo, so that's, you'll take that. But here comes this red Uber. Carter's actually going to try and go behind enemy lines. He's getting shot by a scout. He's going to get cleaned up, and, yeah, blue is not going to be able to retake, I don't think. Although, no demo, actually, and the space created from Carter is actually able to let them walk 2 scouts onto the point with heals, and they're going to retake. So, looks like this second half is picking up right where the first one left off. Teams are leapfrogging. They're going for these really low, these high-risk 12% Uber advantage plays, and we're just seeing lots of leapfrogging of the middle point here.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice play from Carter. He wasn't able to get the drop, unfortunately, but he did bring about 4 players back, and that bought Rodney enough time. They did seem a little hesitant to push at first, just kind of like wanting to evaluate the entire situation before pushing in, not wanting to kind of fearing just in case they decide to push back in. But Impropa was one of the first ones to go down in that Uber, so he wasn't spawned yet. And Pootis just decided, we're just going to concede this point. Not going to deal with it. Rodney, let's see, hit us with your best shot. Just as they say that both Pong and Carter go in, Carter does actually manage to get the force. And Absent does actually manage a long-range pipe on Bro moment.
I was going to say it was Pong time, Pong and Carter time. The double soldier bomb, getting another force out from Skip. And now blue is just going to sit back on their side, and red wants nothing to do with it, although Impropa is peeking through through Valley a little bit. Jude is probably going to get caught here. Actually, no, manages to strafe away into the confines of Valley. Looks like blue is going to throw many of their bodies through Cafe here. We're going to see if any of these red soldiers is going to try and make a play. They've spotted many players walking forward. Carter is kind of low, but actually, no, he's 200. Space Cadet goes in, gets air shot, denied, and the off classes are about to come out. There goes Bro moment, there goes Jude. Zyhak's still on scout because he's building away. They're already 90%, so even though they got forced, and even though blue is waltzing into last, it is going to be an even Uber situation here. Red is going to pop, and they're going to have to go for frags here. What is Zyhak going to do? Trying to kill Jod, although kind of biffing his shots a little bit, although manages to clean them up at the end with the help from the heavy. And I mean, another risky push, or what's it called? Another slim advantage push, and it didn't work out for Rodney.
Yeah, again, they were busy dealing with the sentry. Although it was level 1 and behind the point, it might not have posed as much as a threat. I'm not necessarily sure if Zoomsy was counting Ubers all that accurately, considering they possibly just could have gone towards the medic, and once that medic was going to be fragged, the Pootis wasn't going to be much of a threat. If they brought up a pyro, that wouldn't be much of a threat as long as they had enough focus fire going on there. But again, the Ubers are relatively even, and
here's Taiga on Sniper.
Ooh. Yeah, going on the Taiga cam, seeing if you can get anything.
So here's the first real mix-up from Stangers. They've elected to run Taiga on Sniper. I was going to say, again, like I made that comment from the first half when it seemed like red was really, really aggressive with their slim advantages, and blue's been doing that as well, so... Oh, goodbye, sit down.
Over the shoulder.
And now he's going for the hero peek. Oh, but Jude gets the counter hero pick on top of Zoomsy. So the snipers flexing their muscle right now. I'm going to go keep it on the Taiga cam, I guess. Look at where blue is situated. They got Carter by Shutter. Oh, Jot was there earlier, but he's going to fall back. Taiga's backed up to choke now. Someone tell Jot to win them at 5. Oh, you're right. Oh, we don't want to have another situation. Taiga. They've spotted him, but his team doesn't have a lane.
Oh my god!
He's so. Oh, hold on. Let me put on my best Xander impression. He's so good. And he just. Yo, and he gets
Oh
the
my-
scout.
oh
Taiga. He's finally done it.
Oh my
He
god.
got the 3 kills. Maybe a 4th? No, he got the body shot, but the rest of his team flooding in. That should be that. Although
Gets
the red
a
Uber
headshot on the
does
demo as
come
well.
out. Yeah, Jude is strapped for, like, targets. He's got so many things to shoot at. He's gonna die. And that's gonna be the round. Taiga. Just let this man snipe.
You know, Rodney finally taking a round after some impressive shots off of Taiga. Absolutely, you know, kind of like 4 headshots just straight off the bat, doing so, goodness me, as we head into the second mid fight of this half.
I'm watching Taiga, dude. You just won your team that round. The momentum is now firmly in the hands of Blue. Playing it a little bit passive, looking for the bombers, taking care of the bombers. Space Cadet's gonna crater, although the rest of his team crumbling in the process. Impropa and Jude, only Taiga alive actually. So where is this man? He's in cafe. He got called by the scout. Is this a 1v1? No, he's gonna run away. MP win limit has been changed to 5. They know Taiga's still behind.
About it.
They know Taiga's still behind. So, oh no way, no way. Okay, he got cleaned up. He only got 5 damage in on the skip. So, I got a little bit worried there, considering both scouts had shot him at separate occasions. All right, we're gonna see. Oh, look at Jod. He's on pyro now. He's like, all right, I see what you guys did to me the entire first half. But let me run it back.
What the hell is this HL setup we have here?
We got Carter on the heavy, John on the pyro. Where are the red plays? They're walking through left, so the the pyro not going to be able to deny for now, but they don't have any kills. They're walking forward. The health on blue is not... Abstan. Abstan gets the trap kill, gets 2. Although Zyhack cleans up the medic from behind, looks like he is going to fall. He's still 100 health. Abstan gets his teammates not able to protect him from the fury of the red scout. All of red did wipe, but both medics died, so no one team is going to have a huge advantage here. It's a Zyhag miss. I mean, he kind of did, but then he followed it up and killed the demo at the end. Jude is on sniper, and he's walked out of spawn, so trying to put on his best Taiga impersonation here. He's running back, so I guess not. He's going to run all the way back to last. He's going to take the scenic route here as
the leisurely stroll on a Friday night.
As Skip is sitting at about 20% advantage. Again, I would not be surprised if they just try to bulldoze their way through Valley. They've been doing that all game. Both medics and both teams have been very, very aggressive. It makes for a very exciting TF2, even though there aren't that many rounds on the scoreboard. Jude checking for spies everywhere. Although, I don't know how a spy could get up on top of Cafe, but that's just me.
Possible surf on any spam rockets is a possibility, but in even Uber situations, here we have the standard Sunshine play.
Space Cadet's gonna go for the bomb. He's jumped forward. Actually, he's gonna elect to shoot Pongalo. Actually getting a decent amount of damage, but I would have thought they would have rebuffed him for him to bomb again, but it looks like that isn't the case. He's peeking up towards Choke, asking for a buff, getting his buff. Will he die to a very funny trap? Let's see. He's in. He's going to go for the demo. He's actually going to get the clean 2 rockets on him. So a classic play for a roamer or a soldier is when you can't see the medic, you just go for the next closest thing. Demo goes down. Pongalo goes down. Taiga goes down. A huge collapse here from Blue. They're going to clean up Jod as well. Just Zoomzy and Carter left alive, and Carter's desperately trying to rocket jump out. His team is just getting aggressed on. They pop really early, and look at the space. Red just pops their Uber now. They're just on the point. Can they defend it? Abstan stuck in spawn, just walking back out on the left. Zoomzy goes down trying to defend the point. Here comes the pyro. Lots of crazy fighting going on, but the Highlander class prevails. Look at the health on blue. They're absolutely low players. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Spy.
Space Cadet on the spy. Just as they were, Rodney was breathing a sigh of relief. They decided, Space Cadet's like, mind if I cut in and just uncloaks directly on the point.
Mind if I roll mead? But it's mind if I cap last? Mike Matt, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Very epic. I'm going to give it the cam to Space Cadet. You just won your team the round, you get the cam. That's the rule here at BLANCTV. Abstan's kind of hurt. Oh yeah, also he got the pick on Abstan too, so he like won the round twice for his team. Although he's kind of just fucked off already on this mid, so I'm going to take the cam off him. Jude is the soldier that aggresses and pays for it with his life. Here comes Space on the super late bomb. Taiga's going to go fight him, it looks like. And, well, Red does have point control, even though they are players down, and yeah, that's not going to work out for them. 3 players down. Pongolo going in on top. Pongolo cratering. He's... You know, okay, I was going to be very surprised if Blue managed to lose that round, but you have 2 scouts alive with heals, and that's going to be a mid-win for Rodney and the Stangers, so second half picking up a little bit here.
You know, it would be pretty surprising if Blue did manage to lose that mid, but at the same time, it did find a way to manage to lose that last hold, especially after the miracle. I was just like, it was just up to Carter and Zoomzy. All alone, Carter seemed to like unable to find any answers, but then all the respawners came around and everyone from Pootis just kind of going down except for
Sniper from Jude on bats, or bottom left. Unable to hit anything, and now he's getting aggressed by a soldier. Beautiful surf out onto the pack. And he's out. So, good job staying alive, not getting caught. Space Cadet staying alive as well. And here we go. What else is new? Pyro, NG, Heavy. Here comes the Uber on the right. They've walked in super deep this time. They get the gun right away, but here comes, there's still the Heavy and the Pyro to deal with. And look at this, the Pyro's still buffed. They're going to pick off Carter. The frags are falling all over the place. But it looks like Blue should be able to clean this up. Oh, wait. Zyhack has to do everything with this Uber. He's got to kill the med. He does kill the med.
And it's all up to Abby.
It's just
here.
Abstan now. Zyhack just has to reload. There's no way he lets him get out. He lets him get out because his medic got piped. So, good job from Abstan staying. Oh, okay. I was going to say he stayed on the low ground for a bit too long, but we're just chilling now. The big thing is that Zoomzy did die, Skip stayed alive, used the Uber, so it is still even at least, depending on, you know, which perspective you are. I'm kind of surprised Taiga didn't go Sniper, but maybe they think they're or maybe Rodney thinks they have disadd when it is pretty much even. I mean, I guess it's 20%, it's more like 15, but we're gonna see, dude, look at where Taiga's sitting. They've had one player in the bush by Shutter like every single time that they've been ready to kind of bait out the Uber push from them. So
I'm surprised they don't put anyone in dungeon. Like Rodney just hasn't gone for any back cap attempts, possibly just kind of fearing the.
Well, no, they have. They've been putting the players here by like Shutter in hopes of that, but
oh my goodness,
Jude, he's gonna die. I mean, kind of a little bit greedy, if I do say so myself, but what will Blue elect to do off of it? They've walked themselves in the lobby. I'm assuming Pong's gonna go in, but there is a oh, he's gonna do the Marmaloo bomb. Here he goes in, and he's dead. He's
gets
dead,
picked off
man.
immediately. Carter does go down to Zyhack, and that's both soldiers down on Rodney.
All right, well, Red has 2 picks now. They're walking through bottom left. They've been called, but again, oh, okay, Bro Moment is fighting Taiga in a 1v1 in lobby. He is going to have his demo to help, but the distraction, look at them, Red is just sitting on low ground, so I'd like for them to either commit or just get out right now, and it looks like they will clean up Taiga, and that will be the frag that they need to walk forward and scare. Oh, wait a minute, Zoomzy is in a really precarious situation. He will get forced. Blue gets a really early pop. There is a scout going through dungeon. Nope, never mind, Jod doubles back. Pongolo dies. That's 2 down on the side of Rodney. They're going to have to give this up. Oh, nice kill from Jod. He's in on top of the demo now. Absolutely no fear in this man. Going for the meta kill. He does not get it. Zyhack cleans him up, and then the soldiers from Red clean up the demo and the medic. And look at that. The dominoes fall for Blue. Pong, Pong, Pong. The Pong cam. What's he going to do? He's hiding under lower. The main Red's just getting the cap now, so it's going to be a while. So yeah, he's just going to back up to the rest of his team, set up on Bell Tower. I'm imagining he will go for a play once Red starts pushing in. The Ubers are even. He's spotted a couple of players in Valley already, and he's seen the demo now, so he's expecting the med to be there. He's actually going to just jump away, and it looks like Rodney are content with, again, this leapfrog here. We're closing in on 13 minutes left in this half. The score is 2-1 in favor of Pootis Von Epic. And, yeah, just really, really constant sequence of leapfrogs, failed last pushes. Taiga had that crazy sniper play that got his team on the board, but story of the map so far has been the inability to convert last pushes from Rodney when facing a Highlander defense here. I'm going to put my cam on Space Cadet. I'm expecting him to do something. Last time he bombed on top of the demo, got the pick, and his team followed up with their aggression. They were able to get their second round on the board, so Space Cadet just electing to spam from choke this time.
It does seem to be that, you know, Space Cadet's team just kind of like putting in a position just to see if they can buy him any space. He tries to go in, getting bombed immediately by Jod. Decides to bomb anyway, and Abstan, you know, already read his soul right there. Already had traps prepared and ready for him, so.
Look at the blue positioning right now, though. They're so aggressive, and they're going to pop first through Valley. Carter trying to desperately kill the scout, unable to do so. Pong and Ju do the rover special and trade trade lives. Oh, Zoomzy is so caught, and he's going to get piped away by Impropa. Carter's going to have to try and go in.
At the same time, Absent does manage to get skipped. So.
Oh, but look at the number advantage. +2 on the side of red. Absent is completely out of the fight. Taiga's trying to go for a back cap, but gets a sticky to the face. Now a soldier is bombing him. He is very deep behind enemy lines. He's going to run into a soldier. He's playing monkey in the middle, and this is not a fun game to play when you're the scout man. And
you're also down 2-1.
So basically, Ubers have equalized as a result of all that chaos, both medics dying there. And Red is in a they're in control right now, as in they have second, they have even Ubers, they can play the game at their pace, they can sack one player over and over again until they get a force or a drop. And yeah, you see the Pyro and the Heavy out on Rodney's side. They're not really itching to do anything right now, so we're gonna have a little bit of a downtime. We're coming in on 10 minutes left, so the time is almost certainly going to be a factor because we're only 2-1. Both teams just collecting their Ubers now. We're gonna see what they elect to do. Probably the Space Cadet sack, if I'm guessing. But again, they have the Heavy on the field that should, you know, pretty much stuff that.
Even Uber situation, again, it is a Space Cadet. If, you know, Pootis Von Epic just decides to, like, just kind of chill out here, there's really nothing that Rodney can do. Just kind of wait at the time.
Oh.
But, just as I say that, Pong, man of the hour, does manage to get a pick. Rodney does go in.
No, Jod got the force, dude. He just walked in from dungeon. He just got all up in Skip's face. Skip was forced to pop the Uber. And, you know, I thought they were going to take it slow, but well, I mean, they did take it slow. They just kind of got caught by the scout through dungeon, and no one was looking there. So now, how will blue push, and how will red respond? Jod's taking his heals through dungeon. I like this. He's walked in for pretty much free, although red has put themselves in a very safe position. They are. Oh, what?
You have
Jod
to
did
stickies.
not, dude. Jod's been checking like everything all game, and at the most critical moment, he didn't check it. Pong's gonna clean up both the players trying to back up last, so it's not the end of the world. But at the same time, Skip at 95% Uber, and the Impropa trap gets the drop on Zoomzy. It looks like they're gonna lose mid off of it because they just don't have enough players to contest mid, but 100% Uber. I'm going to keep it on the Pongalo cam. He's probably going to make something happen here.
Yeah, he is hiding underneath and just, you know, everyone's on the point. Pong decides
He's
to
going to bomb the demo. Air shot. He gets air shot in return, but that's a great trade. Roamer for a demo. Although they did not get the force, so here comes the red aggression through Valley. Look at that. They've done this many, many times. They just put one player in the cap or through choke, and then the rest of the team follows suit. They still have huge advantage, so they can absolutely afford to wait for their demo. Although once he is here, they just pretty much got to buff up and go. I'm gonna keep it on the Jude cam. Well, I don't know who'll take the Uber, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens here. 70% on Zoomsy. They are building. They are Bob the Buildering away. It looks like they're not going to be able to go. Looks like they're not going to be able to go with it. They're just going to elect to have their demo here, set up, probably just sack one. And I mean, last time it was a scout that I don't know if the scout necessarily died or got caught or was sacking, but they don't think it's still ad, do they?
I hope
I think
not.
I think they're just taking lobby control, which is good since they're probably about to send a soldier or a scout in at the enemy team right now. Who's it gonna be though? Space Cadets. Oh, here he goes. Space Cadet is in. He gets a heavy and he's dead. Although Jod dies somewhere else, and so does Jude. There's actually crazy fight going on. 2 players down on both sides. No soldiers on the side of blue, or on the side of red, so again, we're probably just going to see an off-class come up. Actually, no. Oh, Space Cadet Sniper. Alright, I've played with Space Cadet many seasons, and he basically never sniped, because we always had scouts that sniped, or he would just, the only off-class Space would play was heavy, not heavy, spy. So, I'm very excited and very interested to see what he's about to do here. Carter's also on spy, so why don't you keep tabs on the spy cam while I watch Space Cadet here. He's peeking through dungeon. There's absolutely nothing here for him to shoot, although he body shots a soldier. Now they're aware of his presence. It looks like Carter was just checking classes and spawn. And now we're gonna see what Space can do while the team knows that he exists on the sniper class.
Yeah, technically speaking, right now, Pootis on Epic can just be, sit over here in lobby. It is a little precarious just to be here, just because, last
You're down
time
a soldier as well, yeah, because Space is on sniper instead of one of your scouts.
Yeah, Jaw just kind of ran up to dungeon and just able to force your medic. But,
Taiga versus Space Cadet. Oh, Space Cadet actually hits the first headshot. I was going to say I put my stock in Taiga in that matchup, but Space Cadet proving me wrong right away, hitting that headshot on Taiga. Peeking through dungeon, gets spammed out by the soldier, and we're going to be in a stalemate here. But again, I got to say it, the time is always going to be a factor. We're coming in on 6.5 minutes, and, red team is up 1 round, so they can just play this as slow as they want. Space Cadet peeking through dungeon. Taiga is potentially within his sights, but trying to body shot the scout, isn't able to hit it. Trying to body shot the sniper.
Pootis can't just play it the rest of the time. Like, they don't have to push or anything. Just kind of leave it on the responsibility of, like, Rodney and the team. Just, because right now they are down 1
Space
round.
is peeking top right. He's peeking top right. He's not able to get the shot off. The other thing to note is that the total map timer is less than the round timer, which means if Pootis von Epic elects to sit. Wait. Look at the gamers in behind. Look at the gamers in behind. Carter and Zoomsy have walked in through Shutter. What is going on? The red players are crashing onto the point. The blue Uber. I don't know if that loop-de-loop was worth it, my man. You've lost 4 players, and all of red is staring at him, licking their chops. Space Cadet gets the body shot kill, and that's going to be another round for Pootis von Epic. 3-1.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a questionable play. Possibly just trying to see if they can break the stalemate in any way possible. But going through dungeon is probably not the safe term. Definitely would recommend it just pushing directly into lobby. Either like getting, because at the very least, if you decide to go in towards where the sniper is, you get the sniper and you're able to force off the medic as well.
Were they just feeling the time crunch or something? Because I was just pointing that out when I noticed that 2 players had walked through dungeon, and oh my god, the momentum. Look at that beautiful surf from Skip. He's not able to survive because Pong cleans him up, but 4 down on the side of blue. Are they going to elect to fight it? Carter is trying to walk in through Cafe. They have spotted him. Jude cleans up Taiga, and here comes Carter. 1v. Oh no, he's jumping away. He was behind enemy lines. He gets out. That was a huge mistake from Rodney and the Stangers there. That play just absolutely did not work out for them. I get the idea, but like, you were down rounds and you had time working against you. When something like that goes terribly wrong, as it did, now you're 2 rounds down. There's only 4 minutes left in this game. You guys you as in Rodney have to pull out all the stops now in order to tie this game up. It's absolutely possible, but and they do have ad here, so that's a good start. But
yeah, they are, Zoomzy is on crits here, so
Ooh, Abstan crits. Here he goes. He's walking through choke. The crits is popped. The first sticky does nothing. The second sticky does nothing. And he's actually going to get absolutely nothing. And Impropa's the one that killed Zoomzy somehow, so the desperation plays coming out from blue is not working out in their favor. They do get 3 off of it, so, you know, they do get at least something, but their medic died. They didn't get the enemy medic. And, yeah, I mean, again, like, Red can take their time. They can play this so safe now. Now that their cushion is up to 2 rounds, there's only 3 minutes left in this game. They could very easily take control of mid and just sit there and basically like wait for Rodney to walk into them, to push into them. Here we go though. The Red players moving through Cafe. They got 3 players plus medic. Carter is above the forward or above the height. He gets called. Isn't able to get much. The Uber does come off. Jod and friends are, or Jod and his medic are safely on second. Here comes the Red. No, the Red aggression was just a little bait, a little tease, as it were. But 3 players down. You're 90% Uber. Ah, man, it's looking more and more likely that Pootis von Epic has secured this W here. Though it's not over yet. Here comes the blue players through Valley. They're going to get in. Here comes the red bomb. Jod is shutting down Jude. Jude's going to die. Both scouts clean him up. And now Jod has spotted the backcapper. He's fighting the 1v1. He should win it. Nice and easy for him. So this is a good start for Rodney. They may pick off a soldier in Cafe as well. Carter trying to get that last rocket, but Space Cadet manages to slip away. Pootis von Epic is down 2 players. But ugh, man, the longer they take, the closer Skip is to getting that Uber. And at 80%, they really gotta get on their high horse. And there's the heavy, there's the engineer. I think that if they successfully defend this, that's pretty much gonna be it, because there's no way you can get 2 rounds in the nick of time with only 90 seconds left. Here comes the Uber trade. Red has pretty much stuffed blue on the right side, and no kills. Oh. Oh, and then the Highlander class story of this match. Heavy and Sentry getting a pick. Space Cadet going down, but that's scant consolation. Impropa in a demo duel with Abstan. Abstan slips away, and with 90 seconds left, you gotta think that's GG, unless an absolute miracle happens right now, which I don't think is the case.
Even then, the only thing I could actually really see Rodney being able to come back is if everyone on Pootis just decides to disconnect and just allows them to full cap everything. But with a minute left, I do think they are just gonna concede this entire game. A few mistakes
if I'm Rodney though, I'm still gonna take this dry push. Obviously, even though I can't win the match anymore, the rounds are still gonna matter. So, you know, we're coming up on 45 seconds left. They got an Uber in. They got to get a trade, and then they got to try and cycle, rotate, and take another fight. Because again, you're not going to win the match. It's already set in stone. But maybe you can grab a round to make it a 3-2 loss. Carter's bombed in the left, but 30 seconds left. They're not really pressed. Oh no, never mind. Jod has walked in. The gun is still alive, and I don't know where Abstan was, but he was not a part of that Uber. And Red has not even popped, so. That's, I mean, the writing was already on the wall, but now the writing is definitely on the wall. 3 players down on the side of, oh, make it 5. Pong is the last one alive. He's just sitting behind the point. And that is going to be that. The time ticks away. Final seconds gone. And Pootis von Epic grab a 3-1 victory over Rodney and the Stangers.
I think that's an upset. Definitely,
I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, it's got to be said. Like, those last holds were the poison, like the kryptonite to Rodney and the Stangers pushes. They just could not convert. Space Cadet saying that was the worst you've played all season. What are you talking about? I literally watched you win a round for your team. So, no offense. I don't think the cast was the problem, my dude. I don't think you can just blame the caster on that. But at the end of the day, you're going to see Pootis von Epic improve to 2-1. Rodney and the Stangers suffer their first loss of the season. They drop down to 3-1. And yeah, absolutely, I would categorize it as an upset for sure. but just really well done. Good job holding last and pushing out off of those picks. And they are the winners here. So